my name is Saint in Malta.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sent in Malta, and today it is officially our first episode of Share Experience with Sent in Malta, where we're doing videos with people with students that just came to Malta and those who are in Malta already. But officially, Share Experience with Sent in Malta. Today is our first episode, and guess what? We have a very new guest here. He just arrived in Malta a couple of days ago and he's here to share his own experience with you. So, wherever you are, if you're in Malta, you're back home, you're in Nigeria, you're planning to come, you're waiting for your visa, whatever stage you are, or you are yet to make a decision, right? And I am always here to reach out to. So, we'll listen to him, learn from him. I hope what his experience will be able to teach you, educate you, make you learn, relearn, and unlearn. So please, if you are new to my YouTube video, please subscribe to my channel and to get the latest updates so far for multiple purposes, right? So let us meet our guest here today.
Yeah, my name is Padre Pio, and I'm glad to be in Malta. And this is my first section with Saint. We are shooting this content and want to share a little bit experience.
So, as I said, he wants to share an experience with us. And first of all, where are you from in Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm from Enugu State, and I based in Abuja.
So he based in Abuja. And how did you get to know about Malta? What was your first experience on how you decided to pick Malta?
Okay, there was one time I was scrolling through Facebook. I was looking for schools and options, so that has just popped up, and it was about Malta, and I didn't know Malta initially, said because I was targeting UK, Switzerland, Norway, like the popular places. So I just saw
Yeah.
Malta. That was the first time. So I have to now do some little bit of research, and I now research. And I thought, Malta is also a nice place to to be to. So I started my application. I didn't start with Sent initially, so I started with one other agency, and it didn't go well that first time. So if I now went to YouTube again to I was looking for agent. I was learning more when I saw Sent's channel, and wow, I aligned with him. I just sent him an email that he helped me with his contacts, and he helped me with his contacts. So I chatted him on WhatsApp, texted him. So we started talking a while. Like it took a long time before I even started the application with him. So that's what happened.
So he has said all the story in a very short way, but he applied first, yeah,
Yeah.
and his visa got rejected. That was the first time. What part of it was this year, right?
Yeah, it was January.
You applied January.
Yes, for January intake. So
Okay, so you submitted, I think, last year.
October.
Last year.
Yes, yes.
So he submitted October last year, and his visa got rejected.
Yeah.
And then he kept making research. Now, first thing you would learn from this is that, as a matter of fact, if your visa gets rejected, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that you should you should just give up. It doesn't mean that you should just be angry. Yes, you can be angry, but don't just give up, right? It is those who keep trying and trying again that gets success. Okay, so it is said that if a fool is consistent in his folly, he might as well become wise one day. So his visa got rejected, and then he decided to apply again. So if your visa gets rejected in Malta, right, there's a chance for you to apply again. Rejection is not a ban. They don't ban you. They only rejected the visa. So you have an opportunity to apply again. And then hopefully you get the visa. So he reached out to me via YouTube, we sent my email, we got to WhatsApp and we started talking and all of that. And then we sent an application again. This time we made some corrections and added some things, added some documents, and of course we added prayer inside,
Yeah.
because there's nothing you can do without God,
Yeah.
right? So we are just instruments. That's just it. It is not in my power, right? But we did our best, and then God did his own part. So he is in Malta. He's my client. I handled the application. And what school are you in?
I mean, CI.
European College of Innovation, ECI, and they do different courses: hospitality management, business management,
Information.
IT, information technology. They do health and social care management for those of you who are into the health field, right? So these are the courses that they offer, and they're doing like a 50% scholarship where you pay half of the fees. Initially, the fees is around 6,500 or 700, I think, and you end up paying 3,350. And they do courses for level 5 and level 7. Level 5 is for those people who have WAEC. If you have WAEC and then you have HND, you can apply for level 5. And then if you have a BSc, you can apply for level 7 courses. Level 7 courses is equivalent to masters. So masters, BSc, and all of that is graded in levels. So they use levels to categorize them. And then level 7 is equivalent to masters. So this is how it is. And he is in Malta now. You were watching videos. My videos of other people. What what was your expectation about the country itself?
Well, I was expecting so many things, I wanted to understand like the quality of the education here in Malta, which is fantastic because I've already attended two class for now. And I was also expecting the environment, the weather, the weather is
Mhm.
somehow related to Nigeria weather. It's kind of a bit hot in the afternoon, kind of a bit cold in the night now. You get so
Mm,
these are things I was checking. I was checking security purpose. So yeah, it's very calm, very peaceful. You can walk in the night, you can, move
exactly.
around. You are not scared anybody will rob you or something. I know people move around two, three, you understand. So it's a very peaceful place. Students are safe and everything you want.
So research is very constant and is very, very important. And he mentioned key things: security, the weather. These are the things you check. If you don't like cold, then you cannot tell me you are planning to travel to Canada.
Yeah.
Of course, you get frozen like a chicken, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you need to check all these things to see if it fits you, right? If it fits your own kind of person, which he did, and then that's his own part of the research. And how was your journey from? You fly from Abuja, yeah?
Yeah, from Abuja
From
to
Abuja to
Malta,
Malta using Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines.
So,
Yes.
what would you advise? Some people ask Emirates or Turkey. Which one
Yeah,
is better?
I will say Turkey. Some people are saying because or maybe because of the price. But to be honest, I don't know what happened. I booked like one day before the flight and I paid very cheap. I paid 1.150 million. So very cheap.
That's in error, yeah.
And yeah. And no, that's Turkish. 1.150
That's cheaper.
That's cheap, yeah. And I was surprised because people were like, ah, you're going to pay like 1.6 or something. So when I
Mm.
paid it was 1 point. And and that is that why I will not go for Emirates is 20 hours or 24 hours. That their stuff is too much, Yeah, I don't like things like that. Not
Yes,
everybody that
yes.
likes playing, you understand. So
Uh,
that's why I was just no matter if I say okay, I'll just go for Turkish. But when I went there, it was even cheaper and I was surprised. So the flight was so sweet. Like the takeoff was fantastic because
mhm.
I've been using earpiece. Should I call that?
Call any name
But
you
I've
want.
been using
Yeah.
earpiece, I've been using like Ibom Air. Like yeah, takeoff is so scary.
Yeah.
When this guy when they take off, I didn't know I was in ASF. I was even sleeping, I was watching movies, I was doing so
Yeah.
many things and 6 hours we were already in Turkey. So as if the journey was like 3 hours. That is
Mhm.
how sweet it was. So landed in Turkey. It was fantastic. Turkey airport was so big. And that was my first time, like this is my first time international travel. So the
Mhm.
airport was so big. I was confused, but luckily for me, the person I was sitting down with was going to London. She has experience. So she was the one that put me like through, guided me to know the number, blah blah blah, where I should land, everything. She just directed me to the point. So we now take off from Istanbul. And it was a very beautiful place. So I can
Yeah.
only see the airport,
The
but I could
airport is
see
very big,
yeah,
man.
very
Like a
big,
stadium.
like a stadium, like so big. You can see movements, traveling, people, everything. So we now took off from the Istanbul airport to Malta. It was just like 2 hours. It was 2 hours. Very comfortable flight. The service the Turkish airline gave was fantastic.
Hmm.
There were food, there were drink. They were always asking, "Ah, do you need this?" So it was so fine. I enjoyed it.
Now it looks like you're doing advert for Turkish
For Turkish
Airlines.
airline,
It's not an advert actually, it's
yeah,
just to share his experience.
yeah.
And for Emirates, I think they stop twice. Emirates, people say
Mm,
they stop in Dubai and then they stop in
Cyprus.
Cyprus, which, well, the Cyprus stop is not so long. I think it's just a refuel, which is not so also a good one. But whichever you prefer to
Yeah, it's
you,
choice.
it's your choice and depends on the price. The price too matters. If it's affordable for you, fine and good. If you have been using Emirates, fine and good, and it's still your choice to make. Okay, so now you made your research on YouTube and other places, and you have seen a lot, right, in
Yeah.
terms of how Malta looks like. Now this is reality.
Yeah.
What do you think about the country?
Wow, I'll say the country is very fantastic. It's very fantastic. You know, when I was watching YouTube, because one thing people normally say is that when you go there, the Maltese people maybe they are not welcoming. You know, everybody
Yeah.
with their own experience. But for this past 5 days I've been here, well, I've been talking to Maltese. I even made friends yesterday. You know, they are
Mm-hmm.
very friendly, and the people Nigeria inside is Maltese too. They are
Yeah.
different dimensions. They are different breed. Like they are kind. They are
You
compassionate.
know,
You
when
can,
you travel and come here, your mentality will change, and
yeah, their mentality has
you see how
changed.
it is. They say the environment that you live in changes you. It affects you
Yeah,
definitely. So when you are living in a place where there are kind people, of course you don't have an option to be kind,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Because I came into Malta, to be honest, like first of all, I have to tell somebody I want to stay with him like 2 days before I came here, and the guy was just like, ah, just come, just come, just come, you know. So I've been staying in this place. And yeah, all the whole Nigerians have been treating fine. This one will call you, have you done this one? This one will call you, ah, have you submitted this one? Look at how this one is done, you know. They just want to actually help you, you understand? They want to help you to get to the environment, they want to make sure you're comfortable. These are the kind of things that are very welcoming, you know, as Nigerians. So and I'll tell you that the weather, the transport. Okay, and that's a bit confusing again in Malta is the transport system. You know, I've lost my way like 2 times. So I
You
believe
still lost
anybody
the more.
anybody that comes into Malta, you know, your
Yeah.
first month, maybe your 2 months, yeah, you will get lost. Like I don't know where I landed. I used 2 hours to get to the house. I was trekking, like I was confused, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good experience though. I was just my phone went off. That's why I could not use my map. You know, everybody use map here. So
Yeah.
my phone tripped off. I was not with power bank, so it was difficult. I got help from an India guy who showed me maps. So I have to be trekking. I've been trekking till I get to my place. And I've tried out some food. You know, I observed that their food test is somehow different from Nigeria food test.
Nigeria.
So I understand why people were asking me like, oh, you should help them and bring this particular thing, help them,
Yeah.
and because I
Mm-hmm.
was always like, ah, these guys are inside that place and they have everything, you know. So because of most people like Nigeria food, and to get used to this food, you know, it's not something you do on time. It has to take a lot of time. But their food
Yeah.
is fantastic. It's fine. It's okay.
It's just that you're not used to it.
But just because you're not used to it, you get.
Mm.
So I'm learning a lot. It's just like it's process of learning. I'm just new, 5 days, so
5 days is still fresh.
still fresh, very fresh.
Exactly. So he mentioned some things which we want to encourage people who are in Malta already. The best you can do for someone who is coming or who just came is to give advice. Sometimes you don't need to give money. It's not by force to give money. You can give advice, give direction. If you find someone who is missing, someone who needs your help in any way, just tell the person, go here, do this, do that. This is how it's done. This is how it's done. Just be helpful. Okay? And this is how we care for people, right? And then he made mention that he uses Google Map. If you are coming to Malta, get a good phone.
Yeah.
Now, Europe is not really a nice place to buy gadgets. Trust me. Let me talk about Malta specifically, not just Europe. Malta is not a nice place to buy gadgets in the sense that it is expensive here. You buy it in euros. Do you understand? So if you buy it from your country, it is better. Buy that phone. Make sure it's working very well. Bring it here because a lot of things you are not using back home with your phone. You'll be using it here, right? So these are the things where you need to prepare yourself ahead of time. Have a good phone, have a long lasting battery, and all of that. So these are the things that would enable you to settle down perfectly, right?
Yeah, if it's
So
possible, sir, bring power bank, sir.
power bank, yeah. Of course, there's always lights,
There's always lights,
but
but
like if you're using, especially the iPhone users,
yeah,
your battery will run down very fast, and then if you get stuck, right,
sorry.
especially if you don't know where you're going to,
Oh yeah, is your name.
it's very oh here is your name, but people around they are willing to help you if you ask questions, but it is better to save yourself the stress by providing what you need for yourself. So get a power bank, come with a good laptop if you're a student. Well, if you're not even if you're not a student, everybody has laptop, but you might not know when you need it. So just get the basics, right? And these are the things that would make you settle down properly. Okay. And then when you were buying stuffs from Nigeria, what about like foodstuffs? What kind of foodstuffs? People asking me, Sent, what should I bring? What should I not bring? And in terms of the check-in and all of that, did they remove anything from your bag and say take this one back home or all of that?
No, my mom was the one that helped me to package all those stuff because she has been traveling to like outside, so she knows how to do that stuff. But I would say you should mostly bring your soup stuff because I noticed that maybe like ogbono, egusi, all
Mm-hmm.
those soup side that is mostly problem because we went to one this supermarket and I noticed that there's tomato, there's rice, there's basmati, all those stew side they are fine.
They're fine,
But
yeah.
when it comes to like that soup side, I know that there will be problems. So you have to get your bono, you have to
Maybe
get
bitter leaf,
egusi, bitter leaf,
egusi,
egusi, white
mm,
soup, afang, anything you enjoy in terms
mm.
of soup.
Especially those your village
Just your
kind
village
of
kind
this
of
thing.
things,
Yeah.
yes, it will be very difficult to see. So that is the aspect you mostly focus on to buy. Then maybe now that they are entering winter, because they say the cold is about to go crazy. That's why I would say, okay, maybe you should buy
Yeah.
your
From December now.
jacket or something,
Yeah, get a winter jacket
get a winter
because it's
jacket.
cheaper back home.
It's cheaper back home. Yeah. So
So for the foodstuffs, that's if you know how to cook. Oh,
yeah, if you know how to cook.
you
No,
sabi
no,
cook.
even if you know, yeah, I know how to cook. Even if you don't know, I will entertain you now, you see. But even if you don't know how to cook, still bring. Somebody might still help you
Still
out,
bring, you
still
might find
bring.
somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, you find a girlfriend that will
I'm
cook for
telling
you.
you.
People like us, we are managing, we are cooking small, small.
Yeah,
We'll put a goosey. Sometimes the salt will pass the Maggi and all of that.
yeah, we'll stitch
But
up.
anyhow, we don't get choice. We'll eat the food,
Yeah, so
and then so that you don't spend money
yeah,
to buy these things. There are actually African stores where you can buy African food.
African food
You see a goosey, see everything there, red palm oil and the likes, but
expensive.
it's expensive. It's expensive in the sense that you buy in euros. If you exchange it, you see how much you're buying that small container of red oil. They'll say it's 20 euros. Do you understand? So imagine you buy red oil that is not even up to 1 liter for 20 euros. How do you feel when back home you buy it very very
Very
cheap,
cheap. Yeah.
maybe 10,000 or 15,000? I don't know how much the price is right now, but this is how it is. So to you, is Malta beautiful? What you see, is it okay for you?
Yeah, Malta is beautiful. Like I'm seeing so many buildings, especially because I'm a Catholic, so I'm seeing many cathedrals. Many
Yeah, their churches
they
are
are
very
very
big.
beautiful. So I'm about to go one tomorrow, like to attend one to see so many things tomorrow. So their churches, their fantastic building, their good roads, their nightlife.
Mm-hmm.
There was yesterday. I went to the first one yesterday, so
He went to chill out
went to try
yesterday.
yesterday. So
St. Julian's, yeah.
yeah. So it was a very beautiful place. There are several branches of the club. In one building, there's this one here, there's this one here, there's this one there. It was just so many. And then it is vibe. Like you will not miss that Nigeria vibe because they have here a place for Nigeria, a special place. You go there.
Yeah.
Almost the whole Davido whiskey, everything was pulling out yesterday. Yeah, it was amazing. Like it was just fun. Like
That's
just as if
right.
we are still in Nigeria. If you go to that club, it was
Mm.
fantastic.
That's right. So Malta is a small place. It's an island, small, but like the things happening inside, they are
Yeah,
very big.
very
A
big.
lot of things happening inside. So with time, you get to visit the beach. Before you came, we did a beach party.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah. So hopefully, maybe December, I'll try to do a Christmas party.
Oh, nice.
Right. So those parties are stuffs we do where uh, people meet themselves, Africans meet themselves, communicate, vibe, network, and all of that. So, before we continue, guys, please subscribe to my channel.
Yes.
Right? He was one of my subscribers, and we started his process, and then he's here in Malta to give people details, right? And if you're in Nigeria, you are willing or you're planning, you say, okay, you sent, I'm gathering all the money so that when I start, I will not stop. No worries. We are here for you. Um, just subscribe to the channel, share with friends, family, And then you can reach out to me via email. My email will be in the description below. So we can then discuss and see how we can come to a conclusion about your case. Everybody has their own special problems, and we find a solution to it. That's why there's problems. So for your school, you've been to your school, you said
Yeah,
2 times.
yeah,
How's your school like? Because I myself, they made a new structure for ECI, and
yeah.
then, well, I went there. It's a nice place. They said they're not done, but they're using it for classes. That I cannot make videos now until when they're done.
They're done.
So for you that have seen it, how do you? What does it look like?
Yeah, it's a fantastic campus, you know. Um, the the lecture hall now is more better than the previous one because the previous one was not like this present one. So I would say there's a lot of improvement. That place is beautiful, and I've not actually cycled to check other classes, but my own classes where I went to, yeah, it was beautiful, it was comfortable, you know. I was very relaxed. The lesson was just going on, and I could relate, you know,
Yep.
very easy. For now, I've not cycled in other classes to check, but mine is good, is comfortable, you know.
As
It's
much as
upgraded.
the environment is good, and I saw their sitting environment was
Yeah,
very nice and very
very
comfortable.
comfortable,
So it's not a noisy place, very calm, quiet
very
so far.
calm.
So, what's your advice to people? You started making research for Malta. You're here in Malta. Is it worth it? Some people are scared, some people are skeptical because Malta is not so popular.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to go to UK, everybody wants to go to US, Canada, everybody wants to go to wherever it is, top
yeah.
countries, Germany, Spain,
Switzerland,
France, Switzerland. Those are
Spain.
like the top countries in Europe. People want to go there because they are popular and they are famous and all of that. So, what's your advice to people? Is it worth it? And
Well, everybody has different goals. I think I will just channel depend on what you want for yourself. You get because when I did my own research, I discovered what is what I want for my own self. You know, because first of all, I check it was affordable. You understand? I don't want place where I will go like I'll have to pay for so big and the same achievement I want to achieve, the same thing I'm achieving in Malta. So
mhm.
I check at the affordability. So I would say it was affordable for me. Then number two, I will tell you that for now it is worth it. You know, I'm just starting up, and I can tell you why is it worth it. As a student, you come to Malta, you have 20 hours to work. You understand? It's a big privilege because I saw so many countries like 15 hours, why some countries don't even have at all. You get
Yeah.
if you're a student who wants to okay, you're going to class, you want to be working, Malta is fantastic place for you. If you're a student who wants a cheaper place you could pay, maybe you don't have like those high amount of money for other countries,
Mhm.
you can come to Malta. You know, it's fantastic. So these are my two reasons. And the education is okay, it's fantastic. You understand? It's the same level with other Europe country. You understand? There's not much of a difference. You get
Okay.
that's it.
All right. Thank you so much. And he has shared and said it is worth it. It is. It is affordable.
Yeah.
Lifestyle is not so expensive. Housing, feeding, and all of that. If you manage yourself, 100 euros, 150 euros at most. If you they do the room up and down. I'm not talking about people that are going out every day to go
Yeah.
and enjoy
So
themselves. So
yeah.
I'm talking about eating and all of that. That's what I'm talking about. So 100 and 150 should be enough for a month, right?
Even 50 self, if you have enough food, maybe you're just coming new
Yes,
last
if you're just
minute.
coming and you bring
If
foodstuffs.
you have food stuff, you're okay.
Yeah.
50.
But I saw someone who came to Malta. He did not bring food. He brought a lot of clothes. So when he came here now, he was very hungry. Clothes will be looking at you, be looking at clothes.
Yes,
Hunger, they fire you, you
well, the
know.
food is more important. I'm not like honest like him before. I came with
So
more of food.
come with a lot of food.
Yeah,
If you have the opportunity, do extra luggage.
yeah,
Advise people for this because if you do extra luggage, it's not cheaper. If you come and start buying it here,
yeah.
you
It
see
will
that
be
it is better
hard,
to do extra
especially your
luggage.
first time, your first
Your
month, your
first
second
time
month, your third.
coming. In the first 3 4 months, you're not buying
Yeah,
any food. You just be buying all these
veggies.
vegetables and all of that to cook, right?
Yeah.
So that's just it. And he has shared his experience with us. We have come to the end of this episode.
Before we come to the end, I want to share another thing about Saint here. Because
Mhm.
I won't let you guys, if not God Saint, I'll not be immortal. I'm telling you guys the truth. There's one secret nobody know. Let me tell you the secret myself. When I started chatting Saint, we are having so many conversations because I was skeptical. You know, if you have been rejected before, I want to be careful this second time so that you don't go and meet the wrong person and the same thing happen again. So when I watched Send video, I was watching other people's video. In fact, I had other people's contact. I don't want to mention their names. Some of them are in Malta, some are in Nigeria. So, but Sense was so informative, and there's one thing I love about if you want to do agent, you have to give your clients enough time. You know, you give them that privilege to ask questions.
Yeah.
You see, I know sometimes they can ask crazy questions. We can ask crazy questions, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Just because we want to get answers. So Sense has no problem. Like he was answering like questions to the point that even there was one time I have to stop asking because when he told me that don't worry, that since his hand has touched my document, that is going to change. I was like, hey, this fantastic. Like the motivation was there. Like yeah, I'm saying it's don't give up because I will not lie, I was about to give up. Even when I paid, I will not lie to you guys. When I paid, I have to call him and say, Sense. My mom still just come in and tell me to make you refund that money. But Sense now told me, I've already started. I was just so confused because they were actually asking me for the money for me to change to another country and other. But since you have started, me say if I wanted the Malta, you get. I just now allowed him. Then I now begged him that okay, because I was not having enough money to refund that money. But this part I'm not talking so I guess go be asking him for help. But he refunded like half of that payment, you know, and gave it to me. So I have to now complete it to refund. Like I just did like as if I'm not applying to that Malta again. But meanwhile I was applying for it. So Sent was like he was very good. He was understanding. He gave me that time. See, after my visa was out, that was when I even had to pay him that money. You know, he asked me a few times, then he just stopped asking himself. So you know, if even because of him, so if it's not because of him, I will not be here. That one stand that he just stood that he already started is why I'm here today. I will not lie. If not because of that, I will not be here. But this guy is the best guy if you want to do your visa application for Malta. Number one, he gives you that listening ear. Number two, he follows you that process. You start when you get your visa. And number three, you go play with time, you understand? He go understand, he go draw for you something and
Not too much
not too
something.
much something, no, but he will draw for you a little you get. So these are the kind of we want agent that's that pays attention and listens, actually that cares. Because not agent that cares, some people they are just interested in your money, you understand? They'll just collect your money, they will not do your work. But this guy, he will do your work, you ask him questions. Like you can call him anytime. These are the kind of people you want to work with. So I will urge you guys, if you are planning to apply even in the future, maybe your plan is to apply September 2026, April, July, whatever time. Just work with sense for your own safety, for your own. The guy will try his best, you understand. But in this life, we are to be expecting two things when you're applying for the visa. You understand, approval and denial. But this guy is having higher rate of approval than the denial you get. So I would advise you that you should work with him. He's careful, he checks, you understand, so that you will be good. And I want to tell him thank you. I appreciate how he treated me. He treated me very well. You get. I'm so happy. So thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you so
sir.
much.
The most important thing is let's give all glory to God.
Yeah, all thanks to God too.
God did all of that, and as I keep saying it, we're just instruments. I did my own part,
Yeah, he did a
and
fantastic
whichever
part.
way I did my best, like I do to every of my clients. So you're welcome,
Thank you so much. Sure.
and welcome to Malta, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. We have officially come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, and tell your friends about it so they can keep coming and come and learn from us, okay? And if you're in Malta and you're willing to come and share your experience with us, we have come to the end of this episode. Reach out to me. You have my WhatsApp number, my email, and then we'll book an appointment to find a day that is suitable for both of us. And then we meet and share experience, okay? Thank you so much, boss.
Yeah, thank you so much,
And
Mr. Saint in Malta.
we hope to see you after a couple of months when
Yeah.
you have settled down.
Yeah.
You have started making euros,
Yeah.
packing all the money,
That's
you know,
true.
by God's grace. And then you will now tell us how it's going so
Yeah.
far and all of that.
That's true.
All right, guys, have a nice day and ciao.
Bye. Thank you.